Are you looking to buy a home today and want to figure out how do I get a good deal? Well, this is Zanganeh bringing you tips and tricks on how to win in the San Diego real estate market. So you want to buy a house in San Diego today and you want to figure out how do I get a good deal? That's the common question we're hearing today. We see a lot of buyers who tried to buy in 21, they didn't quite get the house they wanted when rates were at 3%. Now rates are in the 6s, 7s, and they're still trying to buy a home today and they're trying to figure out how do I get a good deal? Well, these 3 or 4 tips are going to help you guys win to buy your next home. Number 1 is don't just focus on what's brand new to the market and stop looking for off-market deals. What we're finding today is that homes that are going into contract really fast or that are selling off market are actually selling for the highest list price to sale price, comparatively speaking, rather than homes that have been on the market for maybe 30, 60, 90 days. We're finding those homes that have been on the market just a little bit longer, those sellers are becoming incredibly more negotiable as they see what's happening in the news, as they see what's happening around them, and while their home isn't sold. So I recommend taking a look at what's actually been there for 30, 60, 90 days and figuring out what's realistically that seller willing to sell that house for. Number 2 is a little bit of flexibility in timing and condition is going a long way with price right now. What we're finding is homes that might be 80 or 90% perfect, where they need a little bit of touch up here and there, maybe some paint, flooring, or something like that, are selling for pretty big discounts today, whereas sellers just aren't wanting to put the money into them. What we're also finding is that last year people were so conditioned to these crazy long rent backs, and what we're finding today is if you're finding a seller who needs some sort of convenience rent back, they're willing to negotiate quite a bit on their price than there used to be. So I highly recommend just being flexible in your terms to get that discounted price that you're looking for. The third most important thing is we're noticing a high rate of cancellation in the market today, meaning that a home goes into escrow, but it doesn't actually close with that buyer. It might go to buyer number 2, 3, 4, and so on down the list. So if you're working with a great agent like us, make sure that they're reaching out to all the homes that you really loved that are in escrow to check on those escrows to see how healthy they are, so you might be able to come in and pick up that home before it actually goes back to the market. That's one of the best ways we're finding buyers get really good deals today, because the seller doesn't want to go back to the market and they don't mind chipping off a few dollars to get the convenience of staying in escrow, even though that means with a new buyer. And the fourth and most important thing is make sure you're working with a local, powerful agent in your neighborhood who knows what's going on, who knows when a deal might be falling apart, because that's going to be the difference of you guys getting that really great deal and just being another number that closes in the neighborhood. So if we can be of help to you to score that deal here in San Diego, reach out to us today. Thanks so much for watching this video and have a great day.